Converting percentages into fractions and decimals is pretty useful. You can represent a value between 0 and 1 as a percentage, as a fraction, or as a decimal. And it's really helpful to be able to convert from fractions to percentages to decimals without a great deal of effort. So if we have a 50%, we know it's a half and we know it's 0.5. Now this video looks at these two relationships, percentages and fractions and decimals, and then back again from fractions and decimals to percentages. A percentage means how many hundredths. That's what percent means. So 100% is 100 hundredths, or 100 times 1 over 100, which is 100 over 100, which equals 1. Put it more simply, 100% equals 1. Well, you probably know that. And so 50% equals a half, or 0.5. I would summarise it to say that a percentage is 100 times too big, which is really useful when it comes to converting to and from percentages. So I'd write that down. Turning percentages into fractions and decimals. If percentages are 100 times too big, we're going to divide by 100. So let's give ourselves a percentage and convert it into a fraction. We are going to divide by 100. Obviously with a fraction we just write it like this, 25 divided by 100, which if you look at it closely, divide top and bottom each by 25 is 1 over 4. If we're going to a decimal, again we divide by 100, and here we just do it mathematically. So 25.0, you remember what we do, we move the decimal place to the left, which divides the number by 10. We do it twice, and so we get 0.25. That's the decimal. So a percentage is 100 times too big. If you're converting it to a fraction or a decimal, you divide by 100. Guess how we go the other way? Oh, let's just summarise this first. So 25% is a quarter, is 0.25. This is how we go the other way. Fractions and decimals into percentages. If a percentage is 100 times too big, guess what? We multiply by 100. So if we have a fraction of a quarter and we want to turn it into a percentage, we're going to multiply a quarter by 100, which is 100 over 4, which is 25 over 1. This sometimes confuses students when they see a fraction over 1. This just says, how many times does 1 divide into 25? 25 times, I'm telling you. So equals 25, and so that's equal to 25%. Let's have a look at a decimal. Again, 0.25. If we're going to turn that into a percentage, we are simply going to multiply by 100. And remember how we do this. We move the decimal point to the right, increasing the number by 10 each time. And so that equals 25. So a quarter is 25%. 0.25 is 25%. Thank goodness for that. Here's an example. Write 43% as a fraction. So 43% is 100 times too big. I'm going to divide by 100, 43 over 100. Not too difficult, but just to make sure, I do my check. 43 over 100 is a fraction. I multiply by 100, 43%. Fantastic. No probs there. Lovely. Let's have another one. Write 2/5 as a percentage. Again, 2/5 times 100 to turn it into a percentage, and that equals 200 over 5, so that's 40%. Let's just check that. If it's 40%, I'm going to divide by 100, so that's 40 divided by 100, which equals 2 over 5. Have a moment of joy. Always finish with a check. So that's it. Conversion can be tricky if you don't know what you're doing, but I hope this in and out of a percentage by either multiplying by 100 or dividing by 100 will make the question easy. So why not subscribe? We've got loads of videos coming, each one on an exciting mathematical subject. And if you're taking an exam soon, best of luck.